When we state that the work we love with not really working, it propagates a belief that if you love it so much, we should do more of it, all the time actually. And now, about this. Who needs a day off when you're not really working, right? I think there's this whole cottage industry committed to proliferating this mindset, from books to talks, and even kitsch stores selling piles of work is bliss quotes on merchandise. I think this type of mentality usually leads to a burnout, and the burnout consequences can be both dire and hard to detect. You've no doubt heard of the well-known advice that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Which is a nice idea, but a total myth. Its mentality leads to a burnout, and the impact on our mental health can be profound. Recently, the concept of burnout was legitimized when the World Health Organization included it in its international classification of diseases, which it should increase the number of healthcare providers and insurers who can acknowledge, treat, and cover the symptoms. Claiming that it refers specifically to the phenomena in the occupational context, this syndrome is conceptualized as resulting from chronic workplace stress that has never been successfully managed. The World Health Organization also noted that this syndrome was characterized by three dimensions: the feelings of energy depletion or exhaustion, the increased mental distance from one's job or feelings of negativism and cynicism related to one's job, and reduced professional efficiency. While burnout can affect anyone, at any age, in any industry, it is important to note that there are certain sectors and roles that are at an increased risk, and purpose-driven work, which is work that people love and feel passionately about it, is one of them. So mission-driven executives, non-profit employees, teachers, principals, nurses, and physicians are some of the people most at risk for burnout. So, what can leaders do to prevent it in their own organizations? They can start by teaching people that setting healthy boundaries is okay. It's not selfish, it's selfless. It allows you to be more effective at what you do and to do better help those you wish to help. Beyond the caregiving industries, burnout can show up when leaders talk about long hours with getting ahead, when there's an implicit expectation that staff should come to work despite any mental or physical illness, and when production-focused, remote, and inside sales environments tend to push relationship building to the back burner, which is usually shown to increase loneliness. So what can leaders do to prevent purpose-driven employees in their own organizations from suffering? They can start by mitigating this always-on mindset by being aware of when passion becomes a double-edged sword. At the end of the day, everyone wants to go home to our personal lives feeling inspired and fueled by a day of passionate engagement in purposeful work. This is clearly preferable to monotony and boredom, which can also cause burnout. But we must be careful. When it feels like your passion for work or that of your employees has become all-consuming, it might be time to take or to offer a break. So, what do you think?